Hello? Test. Hello? Hello? So right here we are, FREECODECAMP.com. Sorry, FreeCode. So right here we are at FREECODECAMP.org. So what's the plan for my YouTube channel is like everyone is saying that we should learn Merge Stack and stuff like that. So I just thought we should start somewhere, right? So I just thought like we could start FreeCodeCamp. So we are going to start with responsive web design certification at first. And let's look at today we'll just complete basic HTML and HTML5. I guess it'll be very easy. Oh, there are a lot of tasks to do, but they are just the basic tasks. So what my actual plan is like we'll learn month start like for every month, single month. Alright, let's just start learning introduction to basic HTML and HTML5. So here it says introduction to basic HTML, HTML5, HTML or hypertext markup language is a markup language used to describe the structure of a web page. It uses a special syntax or notation to organize and give information about the page to the browser. Elements usually have an opening and closing tags that surround and give meaning to content. For example, there are different tag options to place on the text to show whether it's a heading, paragraph, or a list. Well, for example, H1, yeah, the header tag. Top level heading, maybe a page title, okay. And the paragraph tag, some information you would like to communicate to view or something. This can be long or short as possible as you like, okay. And the OL tag, with the LI tag, it says like number one on the list, number two, and number three, okay. They are given a header tag, a paragraph tag, and an OL tag, okay. Top level heading, maybe a page title. The paragraph, some information you would like to communicate to the user. This can be long or short as you would like. Number one on the list. Number two, third item. Yeah, I understand. The hypertext of HTML comes from the early days of the web and its original use cases. Pages usually contain static documents that contain reference to other documents. These references contain hypertext languages used by the browser to navigate the reference document so the user could reference the without the manuals. Oh, there's a mouthful of words. Oh, well, in between, I'm just very new to streaming. I'm not very good at this, so please put up with me if you're new over here. And I'm pretty sure I have zero viewers, I guess. So let's get streaming. As web pages and web applications grow more complex, the W3 consortium updates the HTML specifications to ensure that a web page can be shown reliably on a browser. The latest version of HTML is HTML5. Alright, fine. Let's go to the first lesson. Alright, we have welcome to FreeCodeCamp's HTML coding languages. These will walk you through the web development step by step. First, you'll start by building a simple web page using HTML. You can edit your code in your code editor, which is embedded into this web page. Do you see the code in your code editor that says H1 tag? Hello. And we do see, and that's an HTML tag. Most HTML elements have an opening and a closing tag. Okay. Opening tags looks like H1. Okay, they have the right arrow, left arrow, and the H1 inside them. And closing tags have a backslash to them. Is it a backslash or a forward slash? On the sure. The only difference between the opening and the closing tag is the forward slash after. Oh, they said it. The forward tag. The only difference between the opening and the closing tag is the forward slash out of the opening bracket of the closing tag. Can we understand? Like what they say is like the only difference between these two are the forward slash, and each challenge is a test. You can run at any time by clicking the run test button. When you pass all the tests, you'll be prompted to submit your solution and go to the next solution. Next coding challenge. Okay. To pass this test, change your H1 elements text to say hello world. Well, fine. The de facto. And we ran it. Oh, 4% complete of a single test. Fine, it's awesome. All right, let's move on to our next challenge. Over the next few lessons, we'll build an HTML5 cat photo web app piece by piece. Web app. That's interesting. The H2 element you will be adding in this step will add a level 2 heading to the web page. Okay, level 2, I understand. H1, H2. This element tells the browser about the structure of the website. H1 elements are often used for main headings, while H2 elements are generally used for subheadings. There are also H3, H4, H5, and H6 elements to indicate different levels of subheadings. Oh, we get it. And add a H2 tag that says cat photo to create a second HTML element below your hello world H1 element. Okay, so we have to add an H2 element that says cat photo app. I believe that must do it. Let's just the test, and yeah, we get 7%. All right, let's move on to our next one. Basic HTML and HTML5 inform with the paragraph element. P elements are preferred element or paragraph text websites. P is short for paragraph. Okay, fine. You can create a paragraph element like this. P I am a tag exclamation mark forwards opening and the closing brackets and the forward slash. Okay. Create a P element. Create a P element below your H2 element and give it the text hello paragraph. Fine. As a convention, all HTML tags are written in lowercase. For example, P and not capital P. Okay, it's just a convention, right? And hello paragraph, and it worked. I guess it worked. Just to test it, let's just change it to capital P and see whether FREECODECAMP check for those. We do have a P tag. P element should also have a closing tag. Blah blah blah. Hmm, I think it doesn't work. So let's change them to small p's and run the test. There we go. And 11% complete. Fine. Basic HTML and HTML5. Fill in the blank with placeholder text. Web tech Web developers traditionally use lorem ipsum text as a placeholder text. The lorem ipsum text is randomly scraped from a famous passage by Cicero of ancient Rome. I really didn't know that. And lorem ipsum text has been used as a placeholder by typesetters since the 16th century. Oh, that's huge. And this tradition continues on the web. Okay. Well, 5 centuries is long enough. Since we're building a cat photo app, let's use something called kitty ipsum text. Pretty cool. And replace the text inside your P element with the first few words of kitty ipsum text. Okay, so we need to replace this with kitty ipsum text, I guess. Kitty ipsum dollar sip amit. There we go. It worked. And let's move on to our next challenge. HTML5, HTML and HTML5, uncomment HTML. Commenting is a way that you can leave comments for other developers within your code without affecting the resulting output that is displayed to the end user. Commenting is also a convention way. Sorry, commenting is also a convenient way to make code inactive without having to delete it entirely. Yeah. Comments in HTML start with, oh boy, opening tag exclamation and a double hyphen, and end with double hyphen and a close tag. Okay. Uncomment your H1 and P elements. Okay, let's remove these. Okay. And let's hit Control and Enter. Boom, it worked. And let's go to the next challenge. Control plus Enter. Oh, why isn't working? Blah, blah, blah. Work. Something's happening. All right, let's enter it again. Oh, what's it? Okay. Comment out HTML. Okay. Did the challenge change or we are in the same challenge? Okay, let's just look at the challenge. Basic HTML and HTML5, comment out the HTML. Remember that in order to start a comment, you need, okay, yeah, we saw this in the previous thing. Like, you need to use the opening tag and the exclamation and the double hyphen. And to end the comment, you need to use the double hyphen and the close tag. Here, you need to end the comment before your H2 element begins. Okay, we need to end the comment before our H2 element begins. So, we just need to comment our H1 element then. Comment out your H1 element and your P element, but not your H2 element. Okay, cool. So let's comment this. Let's come over here. Let's just say. That worked. Right, I need to test something. That works. See, there's a shortcut for commenting code in text editors, that is use control and forward slash. So you just select the text and hit control forward slash and it just clears the code. And I don't think you should do this because we're just practicing over here. Okay, let's run the test. All right, we completed it. Let's move on to the next challenge. All right, our phone doesn't have much vertical space. Okay, let's remove the unnecessary elements so we can start building our cat photo. Delete your H1 element so you can simplify the view. Fine. Deleting it. All right, cool. Completed that too. 25%. Yay. HTML5 introduces more deceptive HTML tags. These includes main tag, header tag, footer, nav, video, article, section, and the others. Okay. These tags give a descriptive structure to your HTML. Make your HTML easier to read. and help with search engine optimization, SEOs, and accessibility. The main HTML5 tags help search engines and other developers find the main content of your page. Example usage a main element with two child elements nested inside it. All right, main tag. Which one? Hello world, p tag and hello paragraph. Okay, they are just embedding the content inside main tag. Note many of the new HTML5 pages and their benefits are covered in the applied accessibility section. All right, we will look forward to it. All right, we'll be looking at it later, I guess. Create a second p element after existing p element with the following key tips some text. Poor jump, eat the grass, rip the couch, scratched sunbath, shift everywhere, rip the couch, sleep in the sink, fluffy for cat nap. Oh boy. This is not for cat lovers, I guess. Well, in between, I don't love cat and dog. I hate them both. Not hate them, I'm just scared of them. Alright, so what do we create a second element tag? Okay. So I need to create a p tag over here. And I can't type this. Let's just copy paste. Oh, well, I can type, but it takes time. Well, I'm just a lazy guy. Oh boy. Create a second element. What did we do wrong? Your code should have one main element. Oh boy, we forgot to embed it in the main element. Actually, that was the whole point of this. Why we're doing this? Next, okay. Main and close main. Let's just copy paste it inside. Let's hit enter. All right. Clean code. Oh, why isn't it working? Yeah, it worked. And let's hit enter. Sorry, control press enter. And we came to 29%. All right. Let's see our next challenge. Basic HTML and HTML5. Add images to your website. You can add images to your website by using the image element and point to a specific image URL using the source attribute. Okay. And the example of this would be image source is equals to HTTPS something www.freecodecamp.com blah blah. And note that image elements are self-closing. Yeah, obviously. I shouldn't have said obviously. All image elements must have an alt attribute. The text inside an alt attribute is used for screen readers to improve accessibility and is displayed if the image fails to show. Good job. And note, if the image is purely decorative, using an empty alt attribute is the best practice. Okay, you understand? That is just we keep a scenery of some sort and it has no relation with the page. There's no point in keeping an alt empty tag saying scenery, right? That's what they mean, I guess. Ideally, the alt attribute should not contain special characters unless needed. Very well, fine. Let's add an alt attribute to our image example above. Image source is equals to https www.freecodecamp.com your image dot alt business cat wearing a necktie blah blah. Let's try to add an image to a website within the existing main element and insert an image element before the existing p elements. Now set source attributes so that it points to this URL. Okay. Finally, don't forget to give your image tag an alt attribute with an applicable text. Okay. Within the insert the image tag. Okay, let's insert the image tag over here. Okay. And since it's a self-closing tag, I think this will be fine. And let's just say source equals to https:// page.ly /fcc relaxing cat. All right, and we need to give an alt tag. Let's just say the optimistic cat. A few branding tricks there. They are in another castle. Okay, 32% complete. And all right, let's move on. Basic HTML and HTML5 link to external pages with anchor elements. You can use an anchor tag elements to link to the contents outside your web page. A elements need a destination web address called an href attribute. They also need an anchor text. Here's an example. Hey href. Okay, it's a link. This links to FREECODECAMP.org. Okay. Then your browser will display the browser will display the text. This links to FREECODECAMP.org as your link. And that link will take you to the web address https freecode.camp.org. Okay, let's create a link and let's just say a and href https www.freecodecamp.org and let's close the tag. Well, and let's just say okay, sorry, that was a long link. Actually, we need to include this link, I guess. So it says create an element and as cat forces is anchor text. Okay, we need to say free https/free cat photo app.com and we need to say cat photos, I guess. Cat photos. Okay. You need to have an element that links to https free cat photo app.com. We have it, right? Why isn't it working? HTTPS one. Let's just copy paste this. I'm gonna make a typo that I'm not noticing yet. Why? Yeah, I knew it was a typo. Sorry, typo. And we have a 36%. All right, let's move on. Uh, Literally, I'm out of money, and when I earn money, I'll definitely donate for you, free camp. All right, anchor tag elements can also be used to create internal links to jump to different sections within a web page. To create an internal link, you assign a links with href attribute to hash symbol hashtag plus the value of the id attribute for the element that you want to internally link. Usually further down the page, you need to add same id attribute to the element you are linking to. An id is an attribute that uniquely describes an element. Okay, below is an example of an internal anchor link and its target element. Okay, they say hey href is equals to hashtag context header and contacts close a tag, and they give the h2 an id of contacts header. Oh, understand. So when users click on the contacts link, they'll be taken to the contacts header element. Cool. Change your external link to an internal link by changing the href attribute to hashtag footer and then text from cat photos to jump to the bottom. Okay, change your external link to the internal link. First, we need to set this to footer. Set this exactly to footer and remove the target underscore blank attribute from the anchor tag since this caused the link. Okay, when did we add this? We didn't add this, right? So what target underscore blank actually does is it just opens a web page in the new tab. So if you didn't do this and clicked on this, uh, probably clicked on this, the website will pop open right over here, and you'll leave this website. But if you add target underscore blank and click over here, the website opens in a new page. Also, cat photos. All right, let's do the task over here. So we need to remove the target underscore blank, and let's just say hash footer, I guess. It targets the element. Oh, let's scroll down. Where is the ID footer? I don't find ID footer. Oh boy, this is not attribute to the attribute hashtag footer. Text jump to the bottom. Okay, we need to give an ID like this. Okay, jump to the bottom. Okay, we are missing something. Oh boy, we are missing something. We are definitely missing something. Okay, I need to change the photo. Something. Sorry. I was a bit confused there. Jump to bottom, and yeah, that won't work because we need to add the ID over here. Footer. Let's test it. Yeah, it worked. Let's hit control to center. Oh, nice. All right, it worked by the power of grayscale. Cool. Whatever. 39%. All right. Basic HTML and HTML5. Nest an anchor element within a paragraph tag. Cool. You can nest links within other text elements. All right. P tag, and here's an anchor tag. Target equal to underscore blank. Href is equals to FREECODECAMP, link to FREECODECAMP.org, and for you to follow. And close p tag. Okay, let's break down this example. Normal text is wrapped in the p tag, and sorry, p element. So they say. I call it p tag. I don't know. Let's call it p element from now on. I think that's a convention. All right. Inside the p element, we have here is a triple dots for you to follow. Close p tag. Next is the anchor element, which requires for you closing tag. Closing. Oh boy. They have confused me, I guess. An anchor tag that specifies where to open the link and the value underscore blank specified to open the link in the new tab. href is an anchor tag attribute that contains the URL address of the link. A href is equals to http colon slash dash free code. Okay, I get the point. Like they're just saying like we can wrap p a tag inside a p tag. I mean that's what the point is, I guess. The text link to FreeCodecamp within the A element called anchor text will be displayed linked to click A href is equal to final output of the example will look like this. Yeah, this thing is inside a p tag, and This is the anchor tag, the link to FREECODECAMP thing. So next the existing element A with a new P element, the new paragraph should have the text that says view more cat photos, where cat photos is a link and the rest is plain text. Okay, let's do this. Let's add a P tag. Oh, sorry. And let's just say view more. And let's just copy paste this. I think that should work, but it's not neat at all. Just a second. View more and now it's okay. Or I think this should work, and that's it. Control press enter. Oh yeah, we did, and it's 43%. Fine. All right, let's move on to our next challenge. Basic HTML and HTML5. Make dead links using the hash symbol. Okay, sometimes you want to add an A elements to a website before you know where they are linked. This is also handy when you are changing the behavior of a link using JavaScript, which we'll learn about later. Oh boy. The current value of href attribute is a link that points to freecatphoto.com, and replace the href attribute value with a hashtag also known as the symbol to create a dead link. Okay, we are creating a dead link over here. So we need to change this to a dead link. That's what they say. Okay, I believe that's the thing. Let's change it to hash and let's enter press. Okay, we are on fire. 46%. That's actually very rude. See, when we completed the first task, we got 4% completion. But yeah, who cares? You can make elements into links by nesting them within an A element. Nested image within an A element is an example. Okay, now we can nest images inside an A element. Alright, that's good. And remember to use hashtag as your sorry. Remember to use hashtag as your A element's href property in order to turn it into a dead link. Okay, please use the existing image within the anchor element. Once you have done this, hover your image with your cursor. Your cursor's normal pointer should become the link of the clicking pointer. Okay, now it's a normal pointer. So we need to make it look into a clicky pointer. Right, let's copy paste. Okay, not this, not this. Well, let's not copy paste it. Let's just say the href equals to hashtag and close a paste the existing image element. Okay, that worked. And let's hit enter. Boom shakalaka. Okay, 50%. Yay! Alright. HTML has a special element for creating unordered lists or bullet point styles. Unordered list starting with an UL element followed by any number of LI elements. Finally, unordered list close UL tag. And for example, oh boy, I saw this in the first slide, right? Okay, UL tag LI milk cheese something. Okay, there are the list tags LI list tag milk, list tag cheese, and but I've created a bullet point style list of milk and cheese. Okay, remove the what do you have here? Remove the last two P elements and create an unordered list of the three things that cats love at the bottom. Okay, let's remove this and an unordered list. So I just think it's UL because like unordered list starts with U and ordered list starts with O. I think that's correct. Close LI and what I did was like it's Control C. I'll come back. It's Control C and you just press Control V and it paste it for you 3 times. No, paste it for you 1 time and you have to press the Control V 2 times. All right. What do cats love? Milk. Maybe some. I don't know. What do cats like? Is there anyone in the chat? Okay, there's a guy. Hi, Sahin Islam. Good to see you, man. Okay, there's milk and what do people like? I don't know, man. Some cloth and maybe a biscuit. A biscuit. Will it be correct? Fine. Nothing but net. I don't know what that means. 54% complete. Cool. Basic HTML and HTML5 create an ordered list. HTML is another special element for creating ordered list or numbered list. Ordered list starts with an opening OL element followed by any number of LI elements. Finally, ordered list are closed with the close OL tag. Okay, fine. For example, okay, we are looking at an ordered list instead of an unordered list over here. Let's just do the task. create an ordered list of top 3 things that cat hate the most. Okay, this is getting interesting. What do cats hate? I mean, I literally don't know a lot of cats. I think we should Google. What do you say? That's just going to be a waste of time, but it's worth knowing. What do cats hate? Citrus, lavender, and rosemary. Wow, that's cool. So let's just go here and let's put citrus. Citrus is, I guess, lemon. And rosemary. What is rosemary a flower? I don't know. Well, lavender is a flower and also a scent, I guess. Lavender. I don't know if the spelling is correct. Well, let's just check it. Lavender. And yeah, definitely wrong. Let's just check it. Yay, it's correct. Okay. And let's just control press enter. Yeah, we have got this. Alright, let's move on to the next challenge. Let's just close this tab. Alright, now let's create a web form. Cool forms. Input elements are a convenient way to get input from your user. You can create a text input like this. Input type equals to text. Know that input elements are self-closing. Create an input element of type text below your list. Okay, below your list. Just an input element of type text. Okay, fine. Okay, forgot the opening ways and input, and it's also self-closing. There are two self-closing tags, I guess, the input and the image tag. Let's just see. It's on like a donkey count. Is FREECODECAMP teasing me? Is this harassment? I don't know, man. Alright, let's move on to the next challenge. Basic HTML and HTML5. Add placeholder text to a text field. Okay, cool. Placeholder text is what is displayed in your input element before your user has inputted anything. So you can create a placeholder text like so. Like so. I'm saying so. Input type equals to text. Placeholder is equal to this is a placeholder text. Wow, the numbers placeholder, I guess. Remember that input elements are self-closing. Okay. Set the placeholder value of your text to cat photo URL. Why is this about cats? I don't know, man. And I hope everyone recovered from this pandemic thing. And I think India is doing pretty fine. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I should say I am doing pretty fine, but India is definitely hit. There are a lot of cases in India. I hope everyone is doing fine. Stay safe, stay at home. I don't think anyone even follows it anymore. I don't feel like we are even in a lockdown. Everyone are going out. I just hope the situation ends and we are back to our normal lives where we have a lot of fun. All right. So I'm doing this just to get my mind off the pressury things. I'm really new to streaming. I know this is going to be a shitty stream, but I'll try, man. I'll try. Even if I have zero viewers, I at least get a lot of experience and I get to learn HTML. That's fine. Okay, Mr. Sahil. There's Mr. Sahil. Did he reply? Yeah, Mr. Sahil went, I guess. Average watch time. Wow, that's 18 minutes. That's awesome. Really awesome. Okay. All right. Let's enter this. Oh boy. Okay. Why did they enter this as a place for a text? Okay, boy. I wasn't concentrating. I wasn't concentrating. Hmm. I really had music on actually, but I was too pressurized to hear music while doing the stream. I'm actually blabbering words. I think I think I'm blabbering. Okay, whatever. Basic HTML and HTML5 create a form element. You can build web forms that actually submit data to a server using nothing more than pure HTML. You can do this by specifying an action on your form element. Okay. For example, form action equals to URL where you want to submit the form data. Okay, URL where you want to submit the form data. Okay, form. Nest these existing input element inside form and assign it to https freecodephoto.com/submit cat photo to the action attribute of the form. Okay, cool. So what do we need to do? Inside. Okay, we need to wrap them here. Form action. Let's just close this. Equals to. Let's just copy paste this. That's a really long URL. I mean, there are pretty long URLs, but for typing, I think it's long. All right, let's close the form tag. Is it self-closing? No. All right, and face melting guitar solo. Why? What did you do wrong? Or is this a compliment or are they teasing me? Well, I'm not sure. let's get into the next task. Basic HTML and HTML5. Add a submit button to your form. Cool. Let's add a submit button to your form. Clicking this button will send the data from your form to the URL you specified with the form's action attribute. Cool. Here's an example of submit button. Button type is equals to submit. This button submits the form. Alright. Add a button as the last element of your form element with the type of submit. Cool, 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 cool. Let's just say button type equals to submit and close button. And let's just say what? Submit. Okay. Alright, it worked. You are unstoppable. Yeah, cool. Basic HTML and HTML5. Use HTML5 to require a field. You can require a specific form field so that your user will not be able to submit your form until he or she has filled it. Okay. For example, if you want to make a text input field required, you can just add the attribute required. Okay. With your input element like input type text required. You understand? And make your text input a required field so that your user can't submit the form without completing this field. Oh man. Then try to submit the form without printing without inputting any text. See how your HTML form notifies that the field is required. Okay. Now it's text. Your text input element should have the required attribute. Fine, fine. Required. Alright. Now let's just say, is there anyone? Sahin was there. Let's just say Sahin. Cool, it worked. Oh, thank you. We will review your submitted response and reply if you need it. Boy, free can. Boy, how am I going to test the form if you do this, bro? Uh, should I refresh? Okay, refresh is the way. Alright, TV goddess. And it's formatted. Good. The code is formatted. Let's just say required. Hit submit without anything. Oh, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything at all. Alright. Are we doing something wrong? Let's just have control plus enter. Hit control plus enter. Okay, we do have the required. Okay, the long place. I have it in the wrong place. I'm really sorry. Alright, let's enter submit and okay, this is please fill it up. Let's just say sign in and try out. Okay, I was correct the last time. Okay, we understood the script. We make mistakes. Alright, let's run the test. We knew you could do it. Okay. Basic HTML and HTML5 create a set of radio buttons. You can use radio buttons for questions where you want the user to only give you one answer out of multiple options. Radio buttons are type of input. Okay. Each of your radio buttons can be nested within its own label element by wrapping an input element instead of a label element. It will automatically associate the radio button input with the label element surrounding it. All related radio buttons should have the same name attribute to create a radio button group. By creating a radio group, selecting any single radio button will automatically deselect the other buttons within the same group, ensuring only one answer is provided by the user. Alright. Here's an example of radio button. Label input type equal to radio. Name indoor outdoor indoor. Okay. Name indoor outdoor indoor. Oh, that's confusing. It is considered as a best practice for a set. Okay, to set a for attribute on the label element with a label that matches the value of an ID of an attribute of the input element. That's a mouthful of words, and I think I blabber. This allows assistive technologies to create a link relationship between the label and the child input element. All right, what do they say? This the for and the ID of the, the for of the label and the ID of the input should be same, and that helps in assistive technologies such as screen reader. Um, I always support in. I always think we should build websites that are friendly with assistive technologies because it helps a lot of people. Add a pair of radio buttons to your form, each nested in its own label element. Wow! And one should have the option of indoor, and the other should have an option of outdoor. Both should have the name attribute of indoor outdoor. Oh my god, I get it. They're just like some form of class, I guess. I guess that's it. Okay, so what do we do now? So inside our form, we just add a label and let's just say for equals to indoor. Okay, we got copy pasted, but I started typing. It's just simple. We'll type it out. Label and let's just say input. It's big. ID equals to indoor. Type equals to radio. And name equals to indoor outdoor. All right, let's close this and let's write it for an outdoor. Label for equals to outdoor and input ID equals to outdoor and type equals to radio and name equals to indoor outdoor, I guess. All right, that works. And let's just control the center. All right, I made a typo here. This typos just will ruin my life, I guess. Oh, why isn't it not getting reflected? Oh, is that these small things? Ah, did it work? All right, label. What is it saying? Each of your two radio buttons should have a nested. I mean, I nested it, right? Okay, then close this. Sorry, my fault. Label and hit control the center. One of your radio buttons should have the label indoor and one should have the outdoor. I mean, it's correct, right? It has indoor and it has outdoor. Am I wrong somewhere? Alright, let's just check. One of your radio buttons should have the label indoor. Okay, we do have the indoor over here and the spelling is correct. And we close the label over here and yeah, the outdoor over here and the ID of outdoor. Fine, but what's the issue? Test completed. Okay, that's fine. Outdoor of your one of your radio buttons should have the label indoor. And yeah, it is correct. Indoor, outdoor. Alright, let's just say get help. Let's open it in a new tab. Okay, let's just say ask a hint. Alright, let's see. Okay, good luck. Read is it a free? I didn't get it. Can someone explain this to me? Take the example and copy paste and say change the indoor. Okay, I accept this man's solution, but here's my code which worked. Oh boy, this is time. Okay, maybe. How did this work? Supposedly, how did this work? Oh boy, I don't know. How did it work? Hello team, I hate to say, but I'm stuck. I feel like I have the correct code, but it's not passing the code challenge. Okay, I remember. There's something wrong over here. Labla. Oh boy, this guy has Labla and he's telling me different language. The man has different tags, dude. Labla. I don't understand. Wait, wait. Let's just check over here. Does he have different languages on here? No, it just says label. It just says label, but still, hey, I resolved it with the help of another free code camper kernel. I had a mistake on the spelling label. Okay, we need to check everything too. Label. Okay, we have label and the label tag. Okay, fine. Label tag. Do I get selected? No. Indoor, outdoor. Oh, what am I missing here? Does anyone know what I'm missing? Indoor, outdoor. Okay, attribute and unsure option of indoor. Okay, I think no, that's also okay. I gave the label, but I never gave the name. I think that should be the fault. Indoor and outdoor. Just accept. Yes. Sorry, accept. Hmm. And some name percentage. Okay. Basic HTML and HTML5. Create a set of checkboxes. Forms commonly use checkboxes for questions that have more than one answer. Checkboxes are a type of input. Each of your checkboxes can be nested within its own label element. By wrapping an input element instead of a label element, it will automatically associate the checkbox with the label element. Someone get whoa. All rated checkbox inputs should have the same name attribute. Okay. It is considered best practice to explicitly define the relationship between the checkbox input and its corresponding label by setting the for attribute on the label element to the match of the ID attribute of the associated input element. I mean, it is same as the checkbox, right? Oh, sorry, it is same as the radio, right? And you form a set of three checkboxes. Each checkbox should be nested with its own label element. All three should have a named personality. Oh, cool. Let's do this. Okay. What is this? Okay. Let's go here. Let's just say label slash label. And first we need to set the for ID. What do we say? We say generous. And input. Now let's just say for no ID equals to generous. And what is it? Name equals to personality. Alright, cool, cool. Let's just copy paste this. Oh wait, I need to fix this. Generous. Keep forgetting. Oh, where's the B tag? Is it working or not? But yeah, we're getting such a big checkbox. Okay, input type. Okay, I didn't even specify the type. I am not in the right mood, I guess. Checkbox. Yes. And let's copy paste this now. And let's say stupid. Is this even a personality tag? I don't know. Stupid. Okay. Okay. Ooh. And last but not the least. Oh boy. Let's just say awesome and leave it at that. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Alright, fine. Yeah. Yeah, we finished it. 82% complete. Alright. Hyper combo finish. Awesome. I'll surely support you, free code camp. I am really sorry. $5. That's an Indian rupees. Okay, let's just see. Dollar to INR. Alright. 5. Why? 370. 370 rupees? Seriously? Okay. But I don't. I can't say. Like, okay. Please. I'll donate you definitely. Let's just say I'll donate you $20. Okay, $20 is okay. I can even go 30, I guess. Okay. I will donate free code camp $30 maybe after I get some fame in YouTube. And that is a word. Alright, I gave word on this live stream. That's awesome. I said $30. Okay, let's see where it goes. If I become famous, and it's cool because free code camp is doing a lot of good. And it's awesome to have free tutorials like this. Alright, alright. Let's get into the topic. Basic HTML and HTML5. Use the value attribute with the radio buttons and check buttons. When a form gets submitted, the data is sent to the server and includes entries for the options selected. Himself right, radio, and checkbox report their values from the value attribute. Okay, cool, cool. Label. Okay, when form gets submitted, data. Okay, 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 I understand. So label is equals to indoor, input type, name is equals to indoor order. Okay, okay, okay. Here you have two radio outputs. When the user submit the form with the indoor option selected, the form data will include the line indoor outdoor equals to indoor. Okay. This is from the name and value attributes of the indoor input. Okay. If you omit the value attribute, the submitted form data uses the default value which is on in the scenario. If you omit the value attribute, on. Okay, on. I get it. I get it. I get it. And the scenario if the user clicks the indoor option and submitted form, the resulting data would be indoor outdoor equals to on, which is not useful to the value of the attribute needs to specify something. Okay, for those of you who don't understand this, I think pretty much everyone would understand, but for those who don't understand, where's this checkbox thingy? Yeah. Oh boy, where's this? Where did I leave it? Right. I got confused a minute. Just a second. Video, checkbox, video. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Over here. If I remove this ID, yeah, I think that's the point of that. Or is it? Okay, no. Even we'll get on or now. So we need to specify the value attribute. Okay, okay. Sorry, I was the one who was confused. So we need to add the value attribute to everything. Okay, use in the input label text in lowercase is the value attribute. Okay, let's start adding value attributes. Let's just say value equals to indoor and value equals to outdoor. Oh, that's this thing you. It's awesome. Oh, what is this? Okay, okay. So we need to add value equals to zone. Oh boy, they changed the parameters actually. Cool, cool, cool. Value equals to energetic. What did we have? Stupid. Okay, did I have awesome? Okay, did I miss it? Okay, value is equals to lazy. Oh boy, my category, I guess. All right, face melting guitar solo. Short. I don't know how to sing face melting guitar solo. Awesome. Now you can set a checkbox or the radio button to be checked by default using the checked attribute. Okay, to do this, just add the word check to the inside of an input element. For example, input type equals to radio, name is equals to test name. Okay, checked. So we automatically check when we do this stuff. Okay, let's say set the first of your radio button and set the first of your check. We both checked by default. Okay, this is the first radio button, I guess, and check. All right, boom, it's checked. Next, go to the checkbox. Yeah, and let's just check. And it's checked. Cool, awesome. Plus Ultra iPhone. I don't know. Are they suggesting names for the new iPhone? All right, whatever. Let's go to the next challenge. Basic HTML and HTML5. Nest many elements within a single div element. Okay, the div element, also known as a division element, is general purpose container for other elements. The div element is probably the most commonly used HTML element of all. Okay, just like any other non-self closing tag, you can open a div element with div tag and close it with another line with close div tag. Okay. The next year things get low and things get hit. List all within a single div element. Okay. Try putting your opening div tag above your things get low p element and your closing div tag after your closing OL tag. Try putting your opening tag above your things get. Okay. Okay. I understand the point, man. Div. And why is this thing? Close div. Okay. Let's run it. Face melting guitar solo. Basic HTML and HTML5. Declare the doc type of an HTML. Okay, the challenges so far have covered specific HTML elements and their uses. However, there are few elements that give overall structure to your page and should be included in every HTML document. Cool, cool. At the top of your document, you need to tell the browser which version of your HTML your page is using. HTML is an evolving language and is updated regularly. Okay, most major browsers support the latest specification, which is HTML5. Cool. And however, older web pages may use previous versions of the language. Cool, cool. You tell the browser this information by adding colon doc type HTML dot. Okay, try on the first line where dot part is the version of the HTML. Okay, okay, this is the placeholder. For HTML5, you need to use opening and closing tag, exclamation, doc type HTML. Okay, the exclamation of the uppercase doc type is important, especially for older browsers. The HTML is not case sensitive. Awesome. Next, about why didn't the P tag work then? Okay, that might be the checks of FREECODECAMP maybe. Okay. Next, the rest of your HTML code needs to be wrapped in an HTML tags. The opening HTML tags goes directly above the doc type HTML line, and the closing tag of HTML goes at the end of the page. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, oh, didn't example of the structure page, blah blah blah. Okay, add doc type HTML to the top of the blank HTML and read add opening and closing HTML tags and wrap around an H1. The heading can include any text. Okay. Okay, I told you in caps, and I made the first mistake of writing it in small. Close HTML. Look at right, some code. Ah, right. Let's just say this is my first read. So please forgive me for booing you. For booing you. Okay, I'm typing that with typos. I don't know. Some people might watch this, right? At least one. I hope so. And I will never delete this video from my YouTube, no matter what happens, I guess. I guess I won't delete it. Let's see. I don't know how much I'm going to be trolled, man. Shit. Alright, let's control the center. Fuck. What happened? The HTML tag should wrap around one H1 element. What do we do over here? The HTML tags. Okay, okay. Okay, we need to write another one HTML tag. That is awesome. Okay, awesome. 96 percentage. You, baby. Ah, that was uncalled for. Sorry. You can add another level of organization in your HTML document within the HTML tags with the head and the body elements. Oh, right. Any markup with the information about your page would go into the head tag. Then any markup with the content of the page, what displays for user, would go into the body tag. Metadata elements such as link, meta title, and style typically goes inside the head element. Awesome. And the HTML head. Okay, metadata elements and the body. Okay, sorry. I checked my mic. HTML tag has the head tag and the body tag. Okay, edit the markup so that there is a head and a body tag. The head element should only include the title and the body. Okay, the head element should only include the title and the body element should include the HTML tag. Okay. So we need to create a head over here. Shit. Sheesh. Yeah. Fine. Let's copy it and let's paste it. Okay, that's good. That should be okay. We forgot the body. Oh, body. Oh, it feels weird saying body. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. All right. Most efficient. You 100 percentage. Wow. And we have done it. Oh boy, this pop up. I accept free camp. You are making me look guilty. But I told you several times, man. I don't have money now. I really don't have the money. Okay, I'll definitely do it. I promised on a stream, and I will do it once I hit. Let's say now I'm at a very low subscribers. Actually, I'm at some 100 subscribers. All right, 10K it is. What do you say? 10K subscribers, or if I'm not wishing too much, maybe 100K subscribers. All right. I'm just kidding. Mostly I'll do it in 10K subscribers. If not, just remind me. Anyone who sees the stream, maybe remind me that I should donate to FREECODECAMP at 10K subscribers. Okay, let's just say ask email later for now. All right, introduction to basic CSS. I think we can wrap the stream around now. Because it's already been a long time, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track of time. Um, yeah, this is my first stream, and I'm going to watch it after streaming this definitely, and it's going to be there on YouTube. I I think I might be criticized, but I think there might be many supporters for me too. I'm not speaking fans. There are people who support people who are just creating a new time for the first time. Sorry, and I know I'm with an Indian accent. I think I'm okay with my English, and I'm not good. Okay, and then that's it. I think that's it. I learned Streamlabs today. No, OBS Studio today, and the Stream layouts today. Obviously, they're from Streamlabs, Stream Elements. Sorry, Stream Elements. Definitely a shout out to them. And the Nerd or Die package. Oh, sorry, the Nerd or Die YouTube channel. They are also good. And one of my, I think that's it. And I inspired this from one of my. Okay, sorry for blabbering. And I inspired FreeCodeCamp from one of our YouTubers, Florin Pop. He is a famous streamer, and I watch a lot of his streams for coding. And I inspired it from him. And I thought, why not stream on myself? Because I like it. But Florin Pops is really good. And mine sucks, I know, but come on, man. I think I'll improve. Let's see. What's today's date? Number 4. Okay. We'll see at number 4, 2021. Where am I? With that being said, I'm ending the stream now. Good luck. Bye.